and they're like, "Oh, it has nothing to do with us." I'm like, "It absolutely does have to do with you." They're like, "Well, we can have somebody come out and check your connection." I'm like, "My connection is fine except for midnight. It kicks me off at midnight like Cinderella." And they're like, "I don't know." Yeah, we had two gaming computers. We paid $1,500 a piece for each of them. I will say though, they lasted. I'm not even kidding. They lasted like 10 plus years. They really did. Hey, yeah, our gaming computers lasted forever. And matter of fact, the gaming computer that he had before the two gaming computers we bought, that was a little bit cheaper. That one just died like last year, and we'd had it. I mean, it lasted like 10 years. Yeah, okay. YouTube's back up. Go back to YouTube. YouTube's back up. I get paid on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, so she got sick on the cruise and she was like, I went to dinner one time and then I spent the rest of the time in my room and I'm so pissed because it was such a waste of money. And I'm like, I feel so bad for you right now. I was talking to her. She was in the airport waiting for her plane to come home. And I'm like, so when are you moving to Michigan? She's like, Saturday. Okay. Like, I figured that, like, I don't know. I figured it was going to be like not this Saturday, but like maybe the next Saturday. But it's wild to me because, like, she's moving Saturday and it's like officially Wednesday. So we will officially be down here by ourselves again. Well, for the first time, actually, because we moved down here while she was still living down here. This will be the first time that we've ever lived down here by ourselves with nobody. Nobody, nothing, nothing. Just us. And all of his family six hours away. At least this way, his mom was only 2 hours away. But now everybody's going to be 6 hours away. So that sucks. All my family lives in Michigan. All his family lives in Michigan. And we moved here for a job that told us to fuck off 3 days before they shut the doors. It's actually kind of funny if you think about it in a weird way, I guess. Yeah, she did. Like she missed out on like the whole cruise, and it was like a good cruise too. Oh, that's awesome, Amber. That's so cool. Yeah. So, hey, that's because I haven't been live a whole lot because life is lifing, and I'm on a new schedule. And I apparently feel like being unconscious is the way to be right now. So I spend a lot of time sleeping. Um, I hate Michigan with a passion. Yeah. Oh, Ann Arbor. So you're right down. You're right down 50 and 23. I was from Monroe. Yep, I was from Monroe, and the whole family's in Monroe. And that's 6 hours. And like we didn't see his mom a lot, but we at least saw her. And she's like, "Well, I'll still come down and see you." I'm like, "Yeah, you're gonna drive 6 hours to come see us. Cool. Yeah, right. We can't drive up there. Who's gonna watch our menagerie of fucking animals?" Oh, Kalamazoo. Gotcha. We can't drive up there. There ain't nobody who's going to sit here and watch a whole zoo of animals while we go up there. And he works midnight, so there's no freaking point because he'd be sleeping during the day to go up there to be like, there's just no point. You know what I mean? So we'll be down here by ourselves. We do have a couple of friends. We have three. We have three friends. I see two of them pretty regularly, and then our tattoo artist. So I have two friends and a tattoo artist. So he's finally getting, hey Murray, he's finally getting dipshit's name off his arm. That's what we got some money payback from that we took out of the 401k um that we were owed money that we had put in of our own pocket money. And he's choosing to get her name off of his arm, which is great. Yeah, no, I still talk to CJ. I still talk to CJ. CJ's life is lifing as well. So he's come around a few times in here, but his life is lifing too. So but we've been trying to get her name off of him for 2 years, and we finally came up with a cover up that should cover up most of it. He was just going to black out his arm. That's how bad he wanted it off, is to black out his arm. But we found a design that's not going to have to completely black out his arm. And my tattoo artist is way cheaper than a lot of other places. Oi! Say! No! 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 Our tattoo artist is way cheaper, so he's gonna finally get her name off of his arm finally. That was the first thing he found out. He was getting some payback, and he was like, "I'm getting this tattoo. I'm getting her name off of me. Like, call her up, find out what I can get for X amount of money." And so I called her, and we came up with a design that should cover it up the best it's going to be able to be covered up. I mean, you have to remember, her name is this big on his arm. I mean, it takes this whole area up. He did a big, huge thing with her name on it. And so I wish you did too, Tara. That'd be great. You should call me on video chat. So we've been trying to figure out something that would cover it up, and he's going to be able to cover it up and bring it up a little bit for the price point that we were quoted. So he's going to cover it up, and then I think try to bring it up here a little bit, I guess. He's super glad to have it covered. He's wanted it off for like 2 years, ever since she left the first time. When she left the second time, he about wanted to burn it off his arm. It was our kid. It wasn't like some random bitch. It was his daughter's name. He wants his daughter's name off of him. Oh my God, he's awful. Why would he want that? Because you wanted me dead and went to jail over it. That's why. But so he's finally getting the name off of him, and that's supposed to happen Thursday. So I'm going to be glad to see that gone. We have the appointment for Thursday evening, and it's probably going to take quite a bit of time. 5 different women's names on him? Yeah, you'd think they would have learned the first time. Jesus criminy. That's insanity. I don't have anybody's name on me. Wait, hold on. I have 37 tattoos. Wait a second. I have my mom on me. I have mom on me. And I have my cat's name, Meaner. But that's it. My husband has my old name right here, but you can't read it, so it's okay. He's got my old initials up here. That was his first tattoo. His first tattoo at 18, he put my initials on him. You can't super read them, though, so it's okay. And that's all he's got name-wise. But then he got my daughter's name across his whole $100, man. You couldn't beat it. $100 is his whole arm, just her name. Yeah, well, a year and a half into that, he wanted it gone. So it took a grinder to, oh my God. Wrong pipe. Oof. So he's getting like some Cthulhu. He's getting some Cthulhu like looking thing with tentacles. We were like, the only thing that we could think of that was going to like block out a name without being just a big block of black was like something with tentacles. So he likes Cthulhu. So he's going to get some type of Cthulhu looking critter on his arm that should hopefully block it out. My birthday. Yeah. If y'all remember, my birthday gift, I have not received it, and it's been a month because we didn't have any money because the job went down the drain. So we didn't have any job for me to get a birthday gift. So I'm getting my birthday gift either when he does or soon after. I'm getting the Mockingjay symbol right here. She's giving me a really good price on it. So I'm getting the Mockingjay symbol. That's what I'm getting for my birthday. That will be a month late. I got him his birthday gift like a month early, and everything went to hell in a handbasket. And so my birthday gift is a month late. which is on par basically. Whenever I have any pocket money, I end up not having it. Whenever there's a gift for me, I end up not getting it for later. Just because I always take one for the team essentially. So, um, but yeah, so I'm gonna get a Mockingjay tattoo. I've been wanting it for like 6 months, and money's been stupid. So since we have money to get me a birthday gift, that's what I chose to get. It was in my price point. I bet you guys are like, oh my god, you're spending so much. No, trust me, I'm not even spending $100 on this tattoo. It'll be all right. It's not even $100. So puzzle time. There we go. All right. But yeah, I'm I'm getting that. That tattoo is $50. So yeah, when people are like, "Oh my god, you don't have any money, but you're covered in tattoos," yeah, because I know somebody. Because I know somebody. That's why. She doesn't charge me an arm and a leg, and I get my tattoos for very, very, very cheap. So I'm lucky. Yeah, Brittany, I have been kind of AWOL. I've stepped away from social media a lot. Just life is lifing, and I just the internet was just too much. There's just too many crazy people on top of me trying to deal with actual shit that mattered. Hey Sam, how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling better at least. So I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. If you want to follow me over there, that'd be great. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I have to like really pull myself to go live anymore. It's crazy for me to think that for almost 4 years, I was live almost every single night for 4 years. And I just look back at it now and go, what the hell did I talk about? Like, what did I talk about every night for 4 years when I can't even get up enough stuff to talk for 2 hours anymore? I mean, a lot of it was drama. A lot was drama. And I'm just done with drama. I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm old and I'm tired, man. Like that's all it is. I'm just old and I'm tired. And I got so many shows I've been catching up on. Hey Mando, I am on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube right now currently as well. Life is lifing, and I've just kind of stepped away a little bit. I've been watching a lot of TV. I just got done watching All Stars season 4, The Challenge. I'm watching season 3 because apparently I didn't see season 3 either. I'm at the end of season 2 of The Conners. Watching a season of MasterChef. I'm caught up on Hell's Kitchen. Well, yeah, I'm caught up on Hell's Kitchen. So I'm watching MasterChef, The Conners, The Challenge, Next Level Chef. I'm watching a lot of TV. Yeah, please give me a follow on YouTube. Yep, Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. So, well, yeah, there was. Well, I wouldn't say there was lots of them, but there was drama-free lives, but not as many looking back as I wish there could have been. I always allowed myself to get swept up in a lot of drama, and I think I just thrived on the chaos. Because when there's a lot of chaos, you don't have to think about your life. When just things are just being chaotic and crazy, you don't have to sit there and think about life. And I think I just figured it was easier to be swept up in chaos than actually have to deal. And now I'm sitting here dealing. So I guess that's what makes it different. I don't need to watch The Handmaid's Tale. I'm living it. Yeah. I've heard of you. I've heard a couple people tell me that that's a good one. Maybe I'll put that on my list. Now I'm dealing with life, and it just makes me want to stay away from other things that are driving me crazy, essentially. So you can't do MasterChef? Oh, I watch everything Gordon Ramsay. I love Gordon Ramsay. I live vicariously through Gordon Ramsay. I watch Next Level Chef, MasterChef, Hell's Kitchen. I watch all of them. I love cooking shows. Cooking shows are some of my favorite shows. I watch tons of cooking shows because I will never, ever, ever eat anything that I see. I tried to watch Hotel Hell before. I did. I tried to watch it, but I just like watching him cook. I don't know. It's just weird. I've watched him since the beginning of Hell's Kitchen season 1. And then I started watching MasterChef, and then I stopped watching MasterChef after about like 6 seasons. So now I'm working backwards. So I'm on the second to last season of MasterChef, and I'm just going to keep watching him backwards until I remember something. But with all my food aversions, I don't like to eat a lot of food, but I love to watch it being cooked. So like I used to watch. Oh my, there. I watched all of Cutthroat Kitchen, The Taste, Top Chef, Iron Chef. Not a huge fan of Iron Chef. The guy's too slapstick for me. Just tons of cooking shows. And I just for some reason I one of my games on PlayStation is Chef Simulator. Trips to cool places and that sort. That'd be cool. Oh no, I have medical issues. I eat like once a day, but thanks for implying that I'm fat. I appreciate you. What are they on? I'm watching them on Hulu. A Master Chef and Next Level Chef are on Hulu. I eat like one food a day, but that's what happens when you have thyroid issues. But I appreciate you. There's a lot worse things in life to be than fat, like a cunt. So you should get that checked. There's a pill for it somewhere, I'm sure. Anyway, your daughter's toddler bed is the mattress is nicer than your mattress. That's kind of jacked up. I'm on Ryan Leachy. I'm on YouTube. Hello, how are you? Feel like I'm getting tired. I'm turning into a pumpkin. I usually go to bed around 1. I was going to bed as early as 11. Now I've made it to 1. Maybe at some point I'll make it to 3. I don't know. We'll see. He's gonna be giving me a call when he's going to somewhere in Tennessee. He's going to Tennessee. That's good. I get all my mattresses on Amazon. I got it right now. I have a 10-inch hybrid. So it's like coil and foam gel or whatever. Try to get a hybrid. 10 or 12 inches. This one might be 12. I think I took the 12-inch one. I think I have a 12-inch hybrid. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'd prefer a mattress topper, but then it's hard to get my sheets on. So it's got a plush top, but I would prefer it to be plushy. Or what state am I in? Denial. I live in Kentucky. I moved here for the job that we no longer have. I'm originally from Southeast Michigan, just under Detroit. Yeah, look at Amazon for a mattress. Seriously, you get good deals. I can help you find one. I just got him a topper. He's only got a twin size mattress. That's what he wanted. He had bigger. He wanted a twin. He needed more room. Well, a twin, the biggest twin that I could manage to find was 8 inches, which is not that great. So I just got him a 2-inch topper, and then I got him a 9-inch box frame, hoping all that works out for him because he decided he wanted a twin size bed because he needed more room. And I'm like, what? So you can just put more shit on the floor? That's exactly what happened. His room's a friggin' disaster. I don't know how he can sleep in that room. It's such a disaster. I cannot sleep if my room is even remotely messy. I cannot sleep. This is just another reason why I'm like, stay in your room, stay in your room. Does show me everyone? What? Oh, wait, hold on. I haven't seen your stuff in a long time. I just saw it early last year, Gypsy videos, but TikTok doesn't show me everyone. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Well, I don't post a lot on this account. I post on this account maybe like once a week. I post all the time on ryan.lee.tm. I post like dinner videos and my animals mainly. I post a lot on ryan.lee.tm. That's my personal account. You can and I also post that same stuff on Instagram and YouTube. I don't post on this account a whole lot. Just whenever there's an interesting news story. God, you just want to be modded everywhere. What is wrong with you? I don't even know if I can do it. Hold on. There. Wham, wham, wham. All the way home. Hey. People change their names on here and I can't figure it out. I introduced you to Fancy, who I now follow. That's cool. That's cool. You need all the badges, too. Oh my God, Sam, how are you not modded on here? What the heck? How are you not modded on here? What the hell? Oh, let's see. You like the food videos I do? I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh yeah, we can find you something comfy. You should have said something. I didn't need this whole time. I did not know you were not modded. I would have modded you. Yeah, just a hybrid is really good. If not, a foam. I mean, you could get like a what do they call them? A gel foam mattress, whatever. We just get hybrid because it's not as squishy, but it's better for your back and firmness. But it's still plush because it's not all coil. Does that make sense? So they say hybrid ones are like the better ones to get. But yeah, message me when I get off of here. We'll see what we can find you on there. Because we've bought so many beds. It's so bad. Ember needed a new bed every like fucking 6 months. She wanted a new bed. She wanted a twin. She wanted a king. She wanted a full. She wanted a queen. We bought so many fucking beds, dude. It was wild. So yeah. It's so many fucking beds. What time is it? It is 12. And then if it's not comfy enough, get a topper. Just get a gel foam topper, 2 to 3 inches. Don't get like the egg crate. Don't get like egg crate. You want to get a gel foam topper, and like a 3-inch one, you will sink and it's hard to move around. They're super comfortable, but they're kind of not in a way because it's hard to move. They like suck you in like quicksand, and then it's like kind of hard to move. So like once you're in a position, you're super comfortable. But if you want to like roll over, so I'd get like a 2-inch. That's what I got him, was a 2-inch. Because I had a 3, and the 3 just it literally just sucked me into the bed and I couldn't move. Felt great when I was laying on it though. I just saw Veros join. Are you still in here, Veros? Hi. Let's see. What else is there? Y'all, I used to be such a night owl, and now I just need sleep. Just so much sleep. And I don't get a lot of, like, here's the thing. Like, people are like, oh my God, you sleep 10 hours. Okay, but I'm up every 2 hours. So, like, I'm not getting all that sleep. I can't, I keep waking up. I wake up all the time. I've not been sleeping so good. I keep waking up every 2 hours. So you have a hybrid bed with a 3-inch topper? Yeah. See, I had the hybrid bed with a 3-inch topper. Actually, was my one a hybrid? No, my one wasn't a hybrid. It wasn't a hybrid. And then I had a 3-inch topper. I should get it. I feel like I should get a topper in a way. I feel like I should, but like it's so much harder to get your fitted sheet on. And I've just gotten to the point. I got a good pair of sheets right now that I can put on my bed and not cuss and scream at them I have 2 pairs of sheets that, like, I can put them on and they go on, and I don't have to yell and fight and scream with them. So, but if I got a topper, because it's already 12 inches, my mattress is already 12 inches. If I get a 2-inch topper, the they're not going to go on right, and then I'm going to yell and scream trying to put them on. So it's like, what do you do? And there is a spring that kind of goes in my back a little bit. Like if I lay a certain way, there's like it's one, and then you kind of go like this a little bit, and then it's fine. But oh, I know they make sheets with deep pockets. I've always had to have sheets with deep pockets because I've always had huge toppers on my bed. Yeah. No, deep pockets ones work. They do. But I like the sheets I have now, and they're not deep. They're pretty good, but they're not like like I've got deep, like 17-inch deep sheets before. But these I think these are like 14, so then they kind of pull up a little bit. So I'm like, eh. But so I don't know. I kind of want a topper. I don't know. I might get one. I don't know. I just bought him one. So I mean, like I wouldn't feel bad if I bought me one because I just got him one. It's literally sitting on our table right now in the box. Because the bed frame's going to be here Thursday, and he's like, well, I'm not going to take it apart to take it apart again. So they squished down into nothing. The box is like this big. I'm not even kidding. The box is like this big for a twin size 2-inch foam topper. The box is literally like this big. How? I don't even understand it. Like I understand when you unroll it, it's gonna like blow up and puff up, and like mattresses do. But like, I'm sorry, physics is just like not allowing me to understand how it's fitting in a box that small. It's not quite that small, but it's a pretty small box. So yeah, maybe I'll get me one too. It was really hard when my rotator cuff was all fucked up, and that ALAR whatever muscle was all messed up. I couldn't situate myself in bed because the topper was so plush that it would strain my shoulder. But now that my shoulder's a little bit better, it's not so much when I sleep anymore, but I need to go to the chiropractor really bad. I need to go to the chiropractor for like 2 weeks. But I wanted to be able to pay the bill off first. So now that we got the money, I can pay the bill off, and now I can go. I didn't want to add any more to it. Maybe I will get one. Hey, Audra. Yeah, so, but I won't get a 3. I'll get a 2. That way it won't eat me alive. I'll just get a 2 like he did. I had a great one. It was a king size, and we cut part of it off so it fit my full. I didn't want to have to buy one. I had a king size one from when my bed was a king size, and when I downgraded to the full size, I just cut it and used it that way. The side of it was all rough and whatever, but that's probably why it didn't fit correctly. But I'll get one that actually fits this time. That'll be nice. So yeah, I don't know this is a piece of plastic, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know. Ghost Hunters again? Yeah, you like Ghost Hunters. I haven't watched Ghost Hunters in a long time. I used to watch it way back in the day. Way back in the day. My poor dogs are like, why don't we have any beds in here? Because they're in the wash. When I get out of here, they'll go in the dryer. They'll be dry really quick because they've been sitting in the washer for a little bit. So luckily my washer gets stuff pretty wrung out. So I'll be able to throw their beds in here pretty quick. So Sissy's like, that isn't helping me now though. Well, there's a bed over there, but Buddy's laying on most of it. You can go lay with him though. But yeah, so that's about where we're at there. Anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to talk? I'm running out of things to talk about, unfortunately. God, how did I used to go live for hours and hours and hours on end. Hi, Tina. Yeah, they're like, we need them now. Sissy's not happy with me. How long have I been on? Well, I was on for about 45 minutes, and then my internet went down. And then I've been on this one right now for 30 minutes. So I've been on about almost an hour and a half. I don't know how I used to do this for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. Looking back, I'm just like, what did I talk about that I'd be on live for 5, 6, 7 hours? But then again, a live is a lot easier when people are talking in the chat because then you can talk with the people in the chat and then it doesn't feel like you're on here forever. Like if I'm just sitting here talking, I run out of stuff to talk about. But if people, like I got 17 here and 54 here, if more people talked to me, I'd be able to talk more back. But for some reason, everybody always wants to be a silent watcher. Oh, your cell phone went on sleep mode? I don't have sleep mode on my phone. I probably should. Probably should. I haven't drank nearly enough water today. I have drank almost no water today. I had a lemonade. I haven't drank almost anything today thinking about it. When I get off here, I need to chug like 3 glasses of water. I just realized I had like a cup of lemonade all day, and I think I had like a half a cup of water when I got up. I've had almost no fluids. Whoops. Last time I did that, I had a horrible leg cramp. I do have a leg cramp, but it's not from that. It was black. Gotcha. Come on, guys, help me out. Give me something. Give me something. I know. I plan on it. I didn't realize till just now how much I hadn't drank until I said it out loud. I haven't been thirsty. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. I don't know if you remember this or not, but maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. So back in March, I called the doctor and I was like, because my husband had an appointment and I had an appointment the same day. So I called and I was going to reschedule my doctor's appointment. And they're like, we don't have you on the schedule for a doctor's appointment. And I'm like, okay. And so I said, okay, well, you don't have me as a doctor's appointment, so I guess I don't have to come in. Well, I go to get my pills filled today, and they're like, you don't have any refills. And I'm like, I should, because when I called in March, they told me that I was in there in December and to come back in 6 months, which would have been June. And they're like, you were just in here in December. And I was like, all right, that's what I thought. And so, okay, that's fine. I call for my pills to be pushed through. And they're like, well, you haven't been here since September. And I'm like, no, according to the last person, I was there in December. She's like, no, the last time you were here was September. Looking back, I looked at my phone. The last time I was there was September. The last time they gave me a little, whatchamacallit. They also told me I saw a different doctor, which I don't remember that, but whatever. And she's like, yeah, they told you 6 months and you were supposed to come in here March. I said, was it around March 11th? Because I had a doctor's appointment that they told me I didn't have. And they were like, yeah. I was like, are you so for real? I said, I knew I had a doctor's appointment on March 11th and they tried telling me I didn't. They must have looked up the wrong person when I called them to ask if I had the appointment. It didn't say that I had a missed appointment. They didn't tell me, oh, yeah, you missed it. But she was like, that's when you would have had the appointment, was around March 11th. I was like, well, I called and asked them because it said in my thing that I had a doctor's appointment March 11th. And then they tried telling me I didn't. So I said, okay, fine. And I didn't go. So I ran out of all my meds. I haven't had my thyroid. I don't know how, I haven't had my thyroid at least last night and tonight. I have 3 sugar pills left. So I have one for tonight and tomorrow. They said that they would push my medicine through because they can't get me to the doctor till Monday. So, hey, Squiggles. So they're going to get me the pills for tomorrow, which is today, which is Wednesday. And then I actually have to go into the doctor for Monday now. They could have got me in Thursday, but I have stuff planned for Thursday. So we were going to go look at the car on Thursday, but now we're going to go on Wednesday today. So I could have made the appointment for Thursday, but in case something falls through and we can't go look at the car tomorrow, we'd look at it on Thursday. So, yeah. So now I have to go to the doctor and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, the last time I went in there, I did really good. My blood sugar was only 6.9, which is the best it's been in like forever. And I'm just like doing the math. I'm like, so how bad has my sugar been? Like, how I was like, okay, so I've basically cut out most pop. I have a lemonade like twice a month. I have a pop like very, very sporadically. I don't eat a lot of like sugary snacks. Like, can my sugar still be good this time? Which, yes, 6.9 is good for me. Do I still stay up till 2 or no, not usually. Usually with this new schedule, I've been going to bed about 11 or 1. I did stay up till 2:30 last night. I want to make it to where I at least stay up till 3. That way he can call me at some point during a shift. Because he can't call me when he's driving anymore. This new company, you can't do that. So, but he does stop, and I wanted him to be able to call me on one of his stops at least. So I'm trying to stay up a little bit later because I am sleeping in later. But like I'm tired. Like I could go in and go to bed like right now. I'm good, Kathy. How are you? You're not doing anything on your app. We're buddied up on something and you're not doing anything on your app. Gotcha, Audra. Yeah, ma'am. I love my app. I love my app. Yes. So, a TLDR of it. We moved down here for a job. The account we had for 14 years, the job he had for 8 years. They decided to basically officially go on record 3 days before they shut the doors and said, yeah, by the way, our little temporary shutdown is a permanent shutdown and y'all are being let go. And we had like 3 days. And he got another job. He applied. He got the job in 45 minutes. They called him back in 45 minutes. He got the job, and we are trying to get everything straightened out and figured out and pray to God it pays the bills because it said in the thing we were going to take a pay cut, but then he got to orientation and it said it should be on par with what we were making, except this first week has been a shit show nightmare. So, yeah, that was the whole first part of the live. My eyes are getting very fuzzy. I've been wearing my glasses. Like, I can't not watch TV without my glasses now. I don't know what happened. My eyesight's getting ridiculous. My mom had cataracts. My grandma had glaucoma. So I'm just sitting here waiting at this point. What's his hours for work? Hold on. He doesn't have fluid. He has fluid hours. He could go in at 6 in the afternoon. He could go in for midnight. A lot of his loads have been picking up for 10, 11, and 12. And he's not working. He's only working 5 days instead of 6. He's getting paid more per mile, but he's making less miles. He's working 5 days instead of 6. So it's just like the math ain't mathing, and it's super frustrating. But we have some money to get us through. Hopefully, we did get a small severance package. We had to sign a fucking thing. Yes, I have diabetes. Yes, I know. Nights. Like he's at work right now. The Finch app. The Finch app helps me get a bunch of stuff done throughout the day. It keeps me going. A lot of times I would not do stuff if I didn't look down and be like, oh, I have to blah, 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 blah. I have 33 goals on my Finch app every day. 33. So I stay busy. I stay busy. Y'all tired? Well, you didn't add me. You got to add me. We got to buddy up. You got to add me. I have my code. I can send you my code. I'm collecting people. And then I buddy up with everybody. I didn't know you had it. So let's see. What else is there? How many animals do I have? Too many. Entirely too many. Entirely too many. Super too many. I have 5 goats, 3 pigs, 9 dogs, 1 cat, 2 leopard geckos, a bearded dragon, a rainbow boa, a bunch of fish containers, some hermit crabs, 3 pigeons. I think that's it. Oh, and 2 mud skippers. Yeah. I said I had too many. Wasn't joking. Yes, I love that app. It's great. This dog, I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna stick a cork up your ass. They're like coming every 4 minutes now. God damn. No, I haven't heard shit from her, thank God. She technically by law cannot contact me for another 2 months. The her probation says that she's not allowed to contact me for 2 years. She can't contact me legally until July 21st, I want to say is when she got out of jail. So it was about July, I think it was around July 21st, July 15th, something like that. She's by law, she's not allowed to contact me until the middle of July. So I do know somebody who deals with her like on the daily, and I've heard things, but that's about it. Last I heard, somebody told me that in January she was on here saying that her homeless shelter was going to kick her out in May. I don't know what the update is on that, but not my circus, not my monkeys. They gave her 4 months to prepare and fucking 2 years to sit there. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Nobody's told me anything. It's not my business. I don't care. Oh my Lord. Can you stop, dude? You reek. Nope, she never did. She's been in a homeless shelter since she left here. So almost 2 years. She got to New York in July of 2023. And she's been in a homeless shelter there since, whatever you want to call it, homeless shelter, transitional center, whatever you want to call it. The baby bird's doing good. It doesn't look like the mom or the dad. It looks like the milkman's bird. It don't look like the mom or the dad. It's really bizarre. I don't quite understand why it does not look like its mom or its dad, but it doesn't. But it's good. They laid 2 more eggs again. They've laid 4 eggs since that baby's been born. I just chucked 2 more of them out the window today. I think my husband said it'd been in there for a week. It hadn't been in there for a week. But I had to chuck them out. I was like, nope, we cannot fit any more in this cage. 3 pigeons in this cage is enough pigeons in this cage. Like, I am getting a new bent branch so that they can start going up. Like they have a branch that goes up like this, and then I'm gonna get another branch that goes up like this. That way they can hop up the branches. Well, that's what she says, and that's how she acts on social media, but no. She doesn't live with her. She's told me she don't want the type of crazy in her house, but you know, what do I know? I did hear that. I asked her about it. I said, what are you going to do if she gets kicked out of the homeless shelter? I said, you going to let her come live with you? She's like, I'd rather not. She's like, if I have to. She's like, but I'd rather not. And I was like, I understand that completely. I was like, but if you're going to let her, on you, you know exactly what my life was like when she was here. You know exactly what it was like. You think they could have them go on the internet? What do you mean? In the time that she's been gone, I personally have seen her at 6 different jobs. No, she doesn't need to live in an adult group home. She is a perfectly functioning person. She needs to get a job, hold a job, and get an apartment is what she needs to do. But apparently, she's decided that's not for her. So I don't know. I've seen her at about 6 different jobs. It's in the past 2 years. And I don't even know if that's all of them. So I don't. I've kept an eye on her social media to a point anyway, just to make sure she ain't putting no more fucking bullshit lies out there like she did last February. So I keep an eye on it to a small point. I don't stalk it or anything, but she's done stuff and had like a work shirt on or something, and I've seen like 6 different ones. So unless she collects work shirts, I'm gonna assume she had like 6 different jobs. She's never been in the time that she moved back with me, she was with me for 9 months and had 5 jobs. 4 jobs. She had 4 jobs. Aries, no, she can't. She was here for 9 months and had 4 different jobs. She was on her 5th job when she left. So now, to be fair, I can't keep a fucking job. So I mean, but I am clinically, legally disabled, and she's not. 2 weeks ago, she was live talking about how she called out because she was sick. I don't know if she was sick or not. I have no idea. Doesn't surprise me though. That was constant. Don't forget about the time she called me and told me she fell down the stairs at work because she had a headache. And I took her to the ER because she fell down the stairs. I picked her up because I knew she was lying, but I did take her there. Yeah. Oh, I agree, Faye. I agree. Not my circus, not my monkeys. That's one thing I don't have. Oh, I can tell you this though, since you decided to just come in. You know how my husband has her old name across his arm? He's getting it taken off. Finally, it's been 2 years. Thursday, he has the tattoo appointment to get it the fuck off of him. He's so thrilled. That was the first thing. We owed him some money, and he goes, first thing, he goes, "How much can I get a tattoo?" He was like, "Can I get a tattoo to get this off me?" He's been wanting it off him for a year and a half, and we have the appointment to get the tattoo done on Thursday. Oh no, we're not. No, it's getting covered up, babe. It's getting covered up. It's not getting removal. It's getting a cover up. It's getting a cover up. He's been wanting that off of him for a year and a half. 2 years ago. It's been 2 years. So 2.5 years. He's been wanting it off for 2.5 years. Since she left the first fucking time, he already wanted it off. The second time, he was way done. But yeah, he's wanted it off for 2.5 years, and he's finally we're getting rid of it. He's stoked, man. So am I. I'm tired of looking at it. You had your eyebrows removed. What? You got your first tattoo back in October? Nice. He's getting you have to remember, like, her name is like this big on his arm. So it's going to be like Cthulhu. It's going to be with like tentacles to help cover up the name. But it's like Cthulhu. I know I did so much for her. I was proud of the mom I was. I did a lot for her. I got drugged through the dirt because I made her do chores. Oh no, I'm not going to apologize for that. I also gave her a $40 a week allowance, so I'm not going to feel bad. No, my daughter's name. No, not an ex. No. Me and my husband have been together 25 years. 555 and got your first tattoo? Woohoo! No, it's my daughter's name he's getting taken off. Oh, no, she hasn't contacted me at all. Not on the internet, not on the phone, nothing, no. After those first couple weeks where she kept calling and bugging me and my husband about like medical stuff, I called and was like, I told him, I said, leave me the fuck alone. Do not call me again. Yeah, if he hasn't covered the ex's name in 25 years, run. Nice to put a face to the name she likes to drag. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, that was funny. How would you know who I am? If that's legit, how would you know who I am? That's funny though. You want another tattoo so bad? I'm getting the Mockingjay right here. I had to come up with a place to put it. I'm running out of places to put it. Would I ever speak to her again down the road? I've told the person that I talked to that deals with her new mom. I said it's very simple. She needs to take accountability publicly, and she needs to take accountability. When she takes accountability and apologizes for what she did, then I might think about it. But until she goes and publicly says, yes, I did this to my mother. Yes, I am sorry. Yes, this was my fault. Yes, I shouldn't have done this. Yes, I went to jail because I was a fucking dirtbag, not because my mom was overly whatever and put me there. When she takes accountability and apologizes, then I'll think about talking to her. Until then, fuck that. Fuck that. On the internet, on TikTok. She met her on TikTok. Oh, I know. She wanted to do anything she could do while I paid the bills. Trust me. And all those chores I made her do, where I paid her $40 a fucking week to go back behind her and do all the chores. I know. Trust me. I lived that. Brooklyn. I'll be your mom. Don't worry about it. I'm running out of spaces to put tattoos. I was trying to figure out a place I could put it. I'm like, I told my husband, I was like, well, I could put it on my inner ankle. He's like, nobody's going to see it. I was like, well, the only spot I got really left right that I could do is like right here. So I'm going to put it right here, which is going to look really weird with this. But I'm going to put it right here. It'll be right here. I do have right here. But I feel like that would be weird right there. I don't know. Maybe I could put it right there. I'll probably put it right here, though. I'm running out of room, y'all. Do I still talk to my older mods? Yeah, some of them. I'm not on like bad terms with any of them. I just lives, you know. Duh, don't talk about the diaper box. That gets brought up probably once a month, y'all. Once a month that somebody's like diaper box. I'm like, don't. Ankle tattoos do not hurt. That was my first tattoo I ever got. Hey, Rand. Hey, Destiny. CJ's doing good. Life is life, though. I talk to him on occasion. He's going through some stuff. He changed jobs, but he seems to be doing good. It's been a long time since you've been in my life. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've been live. I've been stepping back from social media. Life's been lifing. Oh yeah, well yeah. No, you're an old mod. You're an old mod. I would consider you an old mod, but I think they were talking about some of the other ones. You got into nursing school since you seen me last. That congratulations. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. It's more than what I've done with my life, for damn sure. All I did was go to graphic design school and do nothing with it. You got into music school? Good job. I was all signed up and ready to go for pharmacy tech, and I got the heebie-jeebies and didn't go. And I wish I would have. I still wish I would have. But I started doubting myself. I had a job. I was worried I couldn't do a job and go to school and do everything else I needed to do. And I let the jitters get a hold of me, and I ended up not going. And I still wish to this day I would have went, but too late now. You ended a 7-year toxic friendship. Good job. Do I still talk to Fancy? Yes, I do. I talked to her yesterday. All you do is homeschool, and I think it kicks my ass more than him. I know, right? I talked to her yesterday. We don't talk as much really anymore, but we talk, just not as much. A few times a week, maybe. Text. We don't talk on the phone very much anymore, but we do text a few times a week. Sissy, what are you doing, babe? Say, I have no bed to lay on, meanie. I know, baby. I'm gonna put all the bed. You're gonna be sitting on my lap watching TV soon. You ain't gonna have to worry about a bed. We're gonna go watch TV, and you can sit in my lap. Does she still do the G? Yeah, she's still Gypsy Rose in it. How's my husband? He's doing all right. He's doing all right. He's going through some stuff, but he's all right. Got a new job, dealing with some new medical diagnostics, etc. Yeah, me either, Kathy. Me either. What do I think about Gypsy's apology for what? The thing with Ryan? I don't pay attention. Pups are good. Pups are good. They're good. I'm not doing anything to my face. When did I get the birds? February, I think. February. Because they laid an egg 8 days after I got them, and the egg hatched March 5th. So I got them in the beginning of February. Oh, we built that. We built that. I'm contemplating getting parakeets tomorrow. I have one more spot left in my house. I'm contemplating. I haven't 100% decided, but there was some cute parakeets, and I have one spot left in my house. And I kind of wanted a parakeet. I raised the one pigeon from birth, yes. The two were a mated pair. That's good, Rayan. The two were a mated pair. They were at the pet store, and they were in like a cage about this big. And I felt bad. They were cute, they were fluffy. I felt bad. They gave them to me for a fucking steal, considering they run between $75 and $500 a bird, and I got them both for $30 a piece. I brought them home. 8 days. They laid a fucking egg. Egg hatched March 5th. So I have an 8-week-old pigeon who is the same size as its mom and dad, but don't look a damn thing like it. Hey, Luana. Oh, good night, Miss. I will. I'll send you my Finch code. I will drink the water. So yeah, the baby I've had since it was in the egg, and they lay eggs, 2 eggs every month, like clockwork, and I have to throw them out because I do not have any more room in the pigeon cage for another pigeon, because pigeons use a lot of floor space. They're not really vertical birds; they're more like horizontal birds. So I'm trying to build up the cage to where they can hop up perches to go up higher, because they do like that. Mine do anyway. But they need a lot of floor space, so my cage is pretty wide, but I can't fit another big ass fucking pigeon in this cage. The 3 that I have is more than enough in this cage. They're not supposed to. Everything I read said that they're supposed to do eggs every 4 months, or every 3 months, or every 4 months. And they're popping out 2 eggs every month. Every month. They have done 2 eggs with the first baby. They smushed one of them. Then they did 2 eggs last month, and they did 2 eggs this month. I just took them out this morning. Just took them out this morning. Yeah, people have had pet pigeons forever. It's just they kind of fell out of favor. But pigeons, that's kind of why they're so dysfunctional, is they used to be a pet bird, and then people just kind of stopped having them as pets. Probably is the reason I got them so cheap. So somebody probably turned them in because they mated too much. Woohoo, squiggles. Have any of the animals outside escaped? Yes. The other day I came home and there was a goat in my front yard. We had mowed the yard, and when the guy came to mow the yard, they have to go through the goat enclosure. And my husband turned off the electric fence, let the guy in, let the guy out, and I asked him, I said, is the electric fence on? He says, yes. Well, like 5 days later, took like 5 days, I came out to let Sissy out the front, and I looked, and there was a goat in my front yard. I opened up the gate. I opened up the electric fence, and she went back through the electric fence, and I go up there and I look, and the electric fence hasn't been on the entire time. So I'm surprised it took 5 days for them to figure it out. But we got them in. And then my brain decided to fog out on me the other day. And I put Kira outside without her lead in the backyard, where it's fenced, of course. And she came trotting down the road because she apparently got out of the yard somehow again. So, but we got her, and so we're doing great there. We always put her on a lead, and I don't know, my brain was not braining that day, and I let everybody out the door, wasn't even thinking about it, and forgot to put her on her lead because the yard is fenced. But this weird thing she's been doing, I like to keep her on a lead, and so yeah, that was a little bit annoying, but yeah. So we turned the electric fence back on, haven't had an issue since, and we only had the one, and she didn't go very far. She came, here's the fence, and she was right here. She was eating some grass right here. Hello, Mary. And she just went right back in. I opened up the little fence, and she wandered right back in, and I shut it off, turned it back on, and everything was fine. So yeah, you love my pigs. My pigs are pretty cool. I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. If you are on YouTube a lot, give me a follow. Finnick. Finnick, come here. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Finnick. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Puppy. Puppy. Tell him to get off your lawn. Finnick. Yes, you've had a hard life. Your life is so hard. I know. It's so hard. I know. Life is so hard. Please stop licking me. Yes. Look, they were selling him out of the back of an SUV and Tractor Supply parking lot, and he was a runt and he was the last one. So we all know what happens when that happens. I bring home another animal that I don't need. I've learned to stop for the most part. Last dog, seriously, dude, I can't do any more dogs. Can you stop? Can you stop? The egg just happens. They do the little birdie thing, and then the egg happens. And then if they sit on the egg for 18 days, it will hatch. So as long as you got to get it before 18 days, it'll hatch. He is gorgeous. Yeah, he's a full-blooded Boston Terrier. I mean, it wasn't like whatever. He's full-blooded. He's the real deal. But it was the last one, and there was a sign for puppies, and I made the joke. I was like, "Oh, we should go look at the puppy," and he was like, "Yeah, let's look at the puppy." And I got there, I didn't even know what it was, and I got out of the car, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, he's cute." And of course, my husband is over there going, "Get him!" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Get him." Hey, visionary. And I'm like, "No, I don't. We don't know. We don't need another dog." And now I have another dog because I don't know how to say no. I have a whole, if you go to ryan.lee.tm, you will see how I got all of my dogs. I just put a video up because you know that trend where it's like, come here. You know that trend where it's like, oh, how much was I worth? How much did I cost? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did that for all my dogs to show how I got all their asses, like this little butt nose right here. Hi. You need a bath. Did you know that you need a bath? Because I know you need a bath. You need a bath. Pepperoni. God damn, dude. Finnick, you reek. Yeah. You been busy? No, you don't need to go out there. Yeah, he's getting big. He's getting big. He's growing. He's in between Butter and Sissy now. He's getting big. He's getting big. Well, if you actually care how I'm doing, it's on Ryan Lee TM. I just had a whole hour live about it. Husband got a new job, life is lifing, etc., etc. Oh, I'm sorry. Exactly. That's what happens. Oh no, they need a home. No, they don't. Not this one. They don't need this one. Yeah, it's I've been live for almost 2 hours, so but it's on Ryan Lee TM. It's gonna be in two parts because my internet went out. But it's I think it's called like Another Day or something, and then Midnight Buffering. I took that from Miss Miss. Pepper, what are you doing? Hey, Butter. Butter Biscuit. Butter Biscuit. Butter. Come here, baby. Come here, bud. Come here, Butter. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Butter Biscuit boy. Oh, the Butter Biscuit boy. He slunk over. He was like, no, I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Hi, baby. Hey, buddy. I'm tired. You got me out of bed for this shit. You got me out of bed for this shit. You've now seen 4 out of my 5 little dogs. There's a 5th one in here somewhere. I don't know where he is though, but he's in here somewhere. I think he's over in the chair. It's a Butter Biscuit boy. Hey, Butters. Bud, bud, bud. Buggy butt. Buggy butt. This dog is so calm, dude. He's just so calm. He's like a year and a half old. This is Butter. This is the girl who used to live at my house. She left him here, and I paid her $50 to keep him because I didn't think she'd be able to take care of him. And he liked everybody here. He was best friends with all the dogs, and I was like, "You got a new baby. Here's $50." Bronxy, Bronxy dinosaur, Bronxy dinosaur, Bronxy dinosaur, Bronxy, 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 Bronxy dinosaur, Bronxy dinosaur. We have now officially seen Bronx. Yeah. Bronxy dinosaur. Say, I don't like to be held. Put me down. I will not show my face on camera. Joke's on you. My chair swivels. Joke's on you. Chair swivels. Yeah. She had a new baby. She didn't need a new puppy. So I was like, you know what? The dog likes the dogs here. You have a new baby. Just go ahead and leave him here. A new baby is a lot on its own. Hey, Veros, I saw you come in earlier. And I said, hey, where's Veros? And then you never showed up again. Good night, Audra. How's Sydney? Don't ask about Sydney. Sydney's out there somewhere. Sydney, Riley, Kira, and Nikki are all out there. I'm good. How are you? Life is lifing. They're out in the big girls stay out in the living room. Ryan Lee TM on YouTube, y'all. Because I have not really been live. I went from being live every night to being live about once a week. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but I was like, I had a couple people message me and be like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you live. And I was like, oh, I'll go live tonight then. So I decided to go live. I got live I've been live almost 2 hours. I was live for 46 minutes on YouTube and it went down. And then I've been live an hour and 9 minutes on YouTube since then. So it's been almost 2 hours I've been live on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, I showed my husband. I said, yeah, I said, she got a Coke bottle with Sydney's name on it. He was like, Sydney, our dog? I was like, Sydney the dog. Sydney the dog. Finnick! What are you doing? Come here. Finnick. Finnick. And now one of the dogs is out there barking. It's like it heard its name. I think it was actually Kira or Nikki, though. Oh, hell, that's a name. Bye, Audra. My eyes are just getting, like, foggy anymore, man. I hope to God I don't end up with cataracts like my mom, man. I watched her go through cataract surgery, and it was awful. That woman had to put in so many drops in her eyes. She got to see really good before she died, but good Lord. I watched her go through that. I'm just like, oh, my Lord. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. But, yeah, my eyes are just getting foggy. Yeah, I watched her. She used to put in like 5 different types of drops, man. It's wild. It's weird. But she was like 70. She was like 72 when she had the surgery done, I think. She was going to be 73. So she had it done when she was 71 or 72. And then she passed right before she was 73. Bronx says, what do you want me to do, man? I was laying down and now I'm not. What am I supposed to do now? Go lay down again. Bronxy dinosaur. Bronxy dinosaur. Go lay down. Bronxy dinosaur. What? 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 Now it's only 1 drop twice a day for 4 weeks. That's good. Yeah, I felt like she was pretty young. My dad died at 66. My mom died at 73. So, but like we've had 81, 96. My grandma died when she was 33 in a really bad car accident. I never met her or nothing, obviously. But she died when she was 33. Then my mom got in a bad accident at 33, and then I got in an accident at 33. Well, my grandma got in an accident and died and when she was 33. My mom got in an accident at 32 and 33. I got in an accident at 32 and 33. So yeah, that was fun times. I was like, of all the legacies to have, we have to pick that one. You got your bunny? You got your bunny? Finnick's got a bunny about the same size he is. All right. Well, all right. YouTube. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. I'm calling YouTube. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later. And TikTok.